Hi friends, my name is Earl. I'm driving home, and what a great honor just to think that I have a lovely home waiting for me. I've got a beautiful family. I've got two young men that I'm proud to call my children, the crown princes of the Smiles Kingdom. And I'm mentioning this simply because I'm fully aware of the journey of life that I had to take up to now. I remember growing up and being very dependable on other people. I've written quite a few pieces on Facebook about my childhood, growing up in poverty, not having the love and care of parents, not having that experience to share a meal with my parents at one dining table. I remember how I used to wear second-hand clothing that I used to inherit from some of my friends. I remember a time when sharkskin shirts and sharkskin trousers were still highly fashionable. How the guys used to wear moccasins. Those were all the things, I would just yearn for and that I just wished I could have. I also remember a period in my life, I think I must have been in about standard 7 or 8. Christmas clothing was highly fashionable in those days, and I didn't have the money to buy what my friends could afford, and I remember having to go to my uncle's house so that he could phone my father to come to his house so that I can speak to him about a few rands just to buy some clothing. And I still remember it as clear as yesterday when my dad gave me the 80 rand to buy Christmas clothing with. I still remember I bought a blue Brentwood trousers, a shirt and a pair of shoes, and that to me was Christmas clothing. I had to be at ease and I had to just acknowledge the fact that I had something to wear for Christmas. I knew that I could never speak about brands with my friends, even though I always admired them. But I need to give a shout out to my friends. I've had some great friends in my life that never judged me based on my upbringing or my background or whether I was able to afford what they had or not. They valued me as an individual and as a person, and I'm immensely grateful for that because it has helped me to build my own character. It's helped me not to fall into a web of despair, of self-pity, because in my lifetime I've probably hanged out with the most popular guys in our communities and in the homes where we lived. So yes, and I remember when I got married, when I met my then girlfriend Edla, before we got married, I decided to break away from the guys. It was a steady relationship. I saw a future in it, and when Edla and I decided to get married, my friends, without me knowing, held a bachelor's party for me. It was in a house close to or almost next to my cousin Sebastian's house in Gelukdal. The house was popularly known as the White House. And when I got there to see all these guys that I just didn't consider to be in their league, took out their own money and their time to say, this is our friend, and we want to at least have him experience a bachelor's party. Guys, I don't think you know how much that has meant for me. You guys don't know the respect I've earned for you because of that. And I'm deeply indebted to all of you in my life that played such a huge role in shaping me. I always write about Ziggy Adolf. People don't understand what Ziggy Adolf meant for me. Not only did he at that stage fill the role of a father figure, he was a teacher, he was a mentor, he was a guide, he was somebody that I could call a friend back then, irrespective of the fact that he was my teacher and so much older than what I am. I remember the first time Ziggy gave me an opportunity to be an MC at a school concert. I was at that time schooling in I think I was at Westbury High, and I came to be the MC at a school concert for Gelukdal Primary. And that made me realize, that God has blessed me with some talents. God has blessed me with the ability to speak. God has blessed me with the ability to win people over. And Ziggy nurtured that. And I'll always be grateful to Ziggy and Nico at the time for having allowed me and welcomed me into their home and for never judging me. The staff at St. Nicholas Home, my teachers at Westbury High School, those who always believed in me. I remember at St. Nicholas Home, I was always asked to thank the members of the board. If they came for meetings, I would do the speeches. And today, when I reflect upon my writing, the simple things I write, and the responses I sometimes get from people, I acknowledge that it all started way back then in St. Nicholas Home, when my house parents or the staff at the home just felt that they could trust me with that responsibility. So I want to say to you out there, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling things are not going your way, if you're thinking that you're not worth it, and life is treating you badly, I want to encourage you to think again. I want to encourage you to get up, stand up, shake yourself off, lift your head up high, and look for the opportunities. There are plenty opportunities out there. Unfortunately, they don't come falling into one's lap. You need to work for them. You need to play your part. You need to be dedicated. You need to be committed. You need to be honest in what you do. You need to show integrity. And then people will take notice of you. Yes, I also have dreams. I've written 2 books. The one book, My Quest for Happiness, I've self-published. It's available free of charge on Facebook with the title of the book, My Quest for Happiness. Go and read my life story. Go and see what I've achieved in spite of my adversities. I've got a second book, still battling to find a publisher. It's called South Africa. It's 21 years post-democracy, as reconciliation failed. And I still don't give up. I still don't give up hope that I will get published one day, that I will stand on the stages of the world to tell and share my story. So never give up. Don't underestimate your own value. Thank God for the fact that you're alive. Thank God that you can walk, speak, that you can smell, that you can see, that you're not crippled, that you're not infected with a disease, that you're not in a wheelchair. You've got so much to be grateful for, and that's my message to you. Be who you are, be grateful for what you have, and appreciate life to its fullest. Thank you for listening to this. I've got a YouTube channel. You can go listen to quite a few of the videos I've posted on there. And yeah, please share your comments, whether you fancy them or not. I'm not particularly focused on, at this stage, on the quality of the presentations. To me, it's about getting the message out there. Let me also take this opportunity to wish all mothers in South Africa a blessed and peaceful and graceful Mother's Day tomorrow. Thank you for the roles you play in the lives of so many in our country. Thank you for being mothers. Thank you for being gentle and kind. Thank you for wiping tears. Thank you for the hugs. Thank you for preparing meals, ironing our clothing, making sure our households are running. You guys are just super great, and there's a reason why you were chosen to be mothers. May God continue to bless you in everything you do. Thank you and goodbye.